Alright, welcome back to Peace Walker. In this video, we're gonna find out just what the hell Paz is up to.
One day, they suddenly lost the point of origin. This cipher, that was like a mother to them. Unable to come to terms with their sorrow, they each decided to carry on the will of their hero. But they could not agree on what that meant. In the end, they became bitter enemies, and the zero from which they both started was split into two. And you have been on the wrong path ever since. There is no happily ever after waiting for you in the end, unless you obey the will of Cypher. Where does an army without borders call home? A state without borders, of course. A world without borders.
A world without borders.
The Cold War order is about to collapse. The age of electronic intelligence is about to begin. The NSA, CSS, NRO, DIA, etc., etc. The intelligence community that is long bickered amongst itself will be united in a world governed by electrons. Cypher will gather all information, watching over the world and guiding the will of its people, all while they remain blissfully unaware. There will be no one to oppose them. For the first time, the world will be ruled by a single will. Until the new order is in place, you and your army will be the force that protects it. You will be Cypher's deterrent, pulling the wool over the eyes of the old order with your charisma and military prowess. Accept our offer, and we will allow you to retain control of MSF and Zeke.
That's an offer.
The boss threw down her gun, and with it, her life's calling. You, her disciple, have never been able to do that. You are too afraid to let go.
I was made to fight. I am a gun.
Is that so? Then what do you call this? Is it a gun too? You are a lousy liar. Admit it. This thing is a monstrosity. A product of your own fear. But not Cypher. Cypher thought of something different. Cypher's going to control guns.
Control guns?
That is right. Not deter. Control. It is the ultimate approach to the illusion of peace.
Control power. You're gonna be disappointed.
Then we are done. Thank you for playing. Better luck next time. The offer is rescinded. And now the ultimatum. Zeke is already in nuclear strike mode.
What?
I'm taking the weapon you built and using it to launch a nuclear strike on the east.
Look how big and anime her eyes are. This is ridiculous.
But wait, here is your consolation prize. We are about to show the world just how dangerous a gang of outlaws, an army without borders can be.
Splish.
You and your
Splash.
men will become pariahs.
Splish.
And you will be wiped
Splash.
off the face of the earth. Rather than heroes, you will be seen as a well-armed extremist cult prone to indiscriminate outbursts of nuclear aggression. You will give rise to a new world order, an age of deterrence defined by its fear of extremist cult influence. Do you like the picture I am painting, Big Boss? When all is said and done, peace is nothing but a fantasy. A game is a game. You either win or you lose. All you can do is fight. Stop me if you can. The peace sign is the V of victory. Say, peace.
So, this is interesting.
She's gonna launch a nuke! Snake, we've got to stop her! Whatever it takes! Awaiting your orders.
So, I really love this boss battle. It's probably one of my favorites in the game. Mostly because of the music, and the fact that it's actually pretty challenging. But that music, though. So as you can see there, this song is sung by Paz. The name of this song is, get this, Love Deterrence, which is, I think, my favorite name for any song ever. And, oh, that part right there, this part where it's the instrumental is, oh my god, it's so good. This song is so amazing. I could do without the weird Japanese anime singing, but it's still very fitting, I think. And this is perfect final boss music. But anyway, this is the fight with Metal Gear Zeke. It's fairly challenging because Zeke has a lot of health, and Zeke has a lot of weapons that are pretty tough, specifically the ray gun. And Miller is telling you how to attack her. Pretty much you just have to keep using artillery strikes on her. Please hit that. Wow, that was really good. I think it's very fitting that the weird anime girl gets a weird anime song in a weird anime fight. But this actually brings me to something else that a few videos ago I talked about how skeevy that Date with Paz mission is, and that mission is extremely skeevy, but knowing now that Paz is an undercover agent for the Patriots, it's pretty much the Patriots. You know, her name's not Paz, her name's Pacifica Ocean, which is ridiculous in its own right, but, you know, that means that she's not actually an underage anime girl, which is good. I mean, she's still an anime girl, but she's not an underage anime girl, which makes everything so much better about the Date with Paz, except for the fact that Big Boss still thought at that moment that she was an underage anime girl. So it still doesn't make it any less weird for Big Boss to have sex with her, because he was under the impression that she was, in fact, underage. But pretty much you just gotta keep wailing on Zeke. This fight can go on for a fairly long time, and toward the end she gets a lot of attacks that are really quite devastating, so it kind of sucks to get her down to like really low health and then just dying. Eventually the artillery strikes will stop working because Paz will just kind of stomp on them a bit. But eventually they will come back, they will regenerate, so you can use them again, which is good. There is an instrumental version of this song that plays, but I don't know, this song is just so good. I love it. I loves it. And the lyrics of this song, at least in the reality of the game, since, you know, it's being sung by Paz, it had to have been written by Paz, right? No. It was written by Miller. So, that's a thing. Everything about this is amazing. I love this game. It just gets you so pumped. At least it gets me pumped. There's nothing better than playing a boss battle that has bitching music that gets you pumped, because it makes you want to play better because it's so awesome. Specifically, the final boss of Metal Gear Rising and this game, and yeah, I can't say enough good things about this fight. It's, I'd say, the most, like, legitimately challenging fight in the game. Also, this attack sucks. That attack does a lot of damage and it knocks Snake down. But yeah, this is the most legitimately challenging boss in the game, which I like, because I am a guy who likes challenge in bosses. I'd like to say this is a reference to Metal Gear Solid 2 and Fat Man, because we are on a strut right now, and Zeke is kind of skating around like Fat Man. I don't know. For this attack, just try and roll, and just honestly just keep walking. If you keep walking, nothing's gonna happen. And yeah, her lines are pretty repetitive. Literally, I just said that her lines were repetitive, and she immediately repeated one of her lines. Soon you will witness true hell. Oh my... Pause. Yeah, the way that you lock on is a little weird. You have to be pressed up against something and press the fire button, sometimes it doesn't work. It's really weird. So I'm gonna make sure that I get her this time. I don't know, the timing is weird. I can sometimes not do it correctly. Because right now you can see I'm locked onto her and nothing happened. This one over here is a supply marker. Since we are on Mother Base, you know, we can get a supply marker. And it'll take like a really short amount of time, and it gives you 2 of them. Which is really good. I imagine this is just for multiplayer. The fact that they give you 2 of them, but I don't know. Well, I mean, I could blame Cypher, I guess. Yeah, it seems like Cypher is back in Ground Zeroes, and you know, they're still using the name Cypher. I'll be curious to see when they transferred from Cypher to the Patriots. This also gives you a good opportunity to shoot her when she's knocked out like that, which is cool. Where did the music go? There it is. God, this part of the song is so good. Don't move. Just had to dodge that attack, didn't it? So yeah, love Deterrence. Zeke fight. Peace Walker, I love it. Love this game. Yeah, this is the last bit of gameplay we're gonna see, actually. Oof, that was a close one. Yeah, this entire video is probably most likely going to be me fighting Zeke. Ow. I love just watching Zeke just scoot around like that. It's really quite funny. It's not funny when you get hit by it, because, like I said, it does a shit ton of damage, but it's still funny to watch, not gonna lie. A good thing to do is aim for the Ray Dome, but I'm just pretty much shooting wherever. Oh no, not again. Yeah, this boss is a little strange. I mean, it's a Metal Gear game, so you have to kind of assume that it's going to be strange, but still.
They've okayed the request for support. They're sending out a cardboard box as we speak.
I really wish I could get Zeke to try and step on me so I could show that. Because at least I did that with Peace Walker. I'm very happy. Wait, did I? I don't remember. But yeah, this is pretty much gonna lead into the events of Ground Zeroes. This stuff's pretty important. Just the whole Paz betraying Big Boss is... I don't know how big of a part it's gonna play in Ground Zeroes, but the fact that Paz is in the game definitely means something. And I'm surprised that they kept it consistent that Tara Strong is going to play Paz again. Because, you know, they kept everyone consistent except David Hayter, which bothers me. I mean, I am excited for Kiefer Sutherland, but I just wish it was David Hayter. I love how those are saying sent to Mother Base. Silly game, I'm on Mother Base. Also, Zeke just totally hit me with that ray gun and it didn't do anything. I hope that locked on correctly. Yep, it did. We're almost done here. Holy shit, look at all that stuff. I literally can't get enough of that one part of the song. It's alright, Miller. We're almost done here. We've been fighting her for a good 10 minutes now. Yeah, this fight's a ton of fun. I enjoy this fight, I think, the most out of all of them. Like, Peace Walker's fun to fight. But the Peace Walker fight goes on a little too long, and the fact that you have to keep, like, stopping the fight to stop her missile launch is kind of annoying, but that's Zeke. And that's the final little bit of gameplay of Peace Walker.